What's
Hi
up, guys?
guys, it's me, Taye, and oh my god, I'm floating into outer space. I definitely didn't plan this, oh my god. And would you look at that new me, new sprite, yes! Now you might be thinking, what is going on here? What happened to the big switch? Like, what is going on? And to be honest, that old sprite wasn't doing it for me. That was just a placeholder so I could use it in one of my videos. But before I actually finished making a character that actually reflected myself and how I wanted to present myself on YouTube. And here we are, 3 weeks into the future. Speaking of making a character to reflect yourself on online platforms, and also for fun, let's talk about Sonas and how I made my own. It took me, I'm gonna be so honest right now, years to make my Sona the way I wanted to right now, and I don't want anyone else to go through the pain I went through. So I'm gonna tell you all the things I learned from this experience, and yeah, let's get straight into it, like right now. Okay, so first I started off with like a draft of my Sona, but this is definitely not the first draft I've done, so I'm just gonna showcase the other ones I did. So the pink, blue, purple dragon one was the one I made first, because at the time I was really obsessed with Wings of Fire. I still love the books, but I just don't want my Sona to be a dragon anymore. But as you can tell, I did experiment a lot with my Sona before I got to my final design, and that's something that we all need to accept. Nothing's gonna be perfect on the first try, and for some people it's gonna take longer to make a Sona than others. Now, it doesn't have to take you like 3 years like it did for me. If you're anything like me, it may take you a while to make your Sona. You might have a few drafts, a few ideas that you just want to get out, and that's okay, but it's probably not gonna take you as long. So don't be discouraged by that. I just kept stopping and then starting up again. It was just taking a really long time and I didn't understand how to make a Sona. Now that I have a list of things that I have to do to make one, I understand. But I'm just gonna show you my tricks on how I made mine. So first off, I bet you could see all the images by this little thing that looks like it came out of Cookie Run Kingdom or something, I don't know. It was supposed to be like a little chibi design that I didn't have to think about too much, just so I could draw the outfit so I know how it looks like. But you can see an outfit image, like 4 color schemes, and that's because I couldn't really choose a color scheme. I do really like night time, so I do like dark colors, and I also really like colorful colors. I love all different kinds of colors. I love light colors, dark colors, so I really wanted to combine those two. And that was just like a tiny little reference down. So now let's talk about the colors like I was before. For colors, the possibilities are absolutely endless. I recommend searching mood boards and color schemes on Pinterest. That's what I did, and it worked really well for me. You can use colors to reflect what colors you like. You can use colors to reflect like your personality, or you can use them to reflect both, like I did. I use dark purples, blues, and colors like that in my design because I do like dark colors in the nighttime. But I also use some bright colors because I love rainbows, and I have a bunch of rainbows all over my room. And I feel like that shows my personality because I'm a really bright and upbeat, like energetic person. Of course, colors can tie into your species that you want to do for your Sona as well. The species you choose can be anything, or it could just be a regular human. A lot of people use regular humans as their Sona, and they make them look really similar to them, but you can make it anything you want. The possibilities are literally endless. You can even go above and beyond and even make your own species like some people. Now I'm gonna show you what I chose. So the color scheme I chose is a mix between cooler colors and also brighter, brighter colors. I couldn't really just choose one color palette, and that's okay. Do whatever you want. Like I said before, you can do anything as long as it makes you happy. I wanted my Sona to be a unicorn and like a dog cat thing. I really love dogs and cats, and I can't really choose just one that I like the most. And I also really like unicorns. It was a key point in my childhood, and I loved unicorns a lot. I still kind of do. I always wanted magic when I was younger, and to be able to fly like the Pegasuses and My Little Pony. And it would still be cool to have wings and like a horn to use for magic and stuff like that. I feel like the color palettes I chose are colors that I really like, but they also work well together in the way I use them. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's move on to the next step. I probably should have said this from the beginning, but adding your color palettes, the species that you want for your Sona, into like a Pinterest board is a really good idea. You can also add the kind of outfit that you want them to have, and for the outfits, let's dive into that a little bit. I think I said enough that you can do anything with your Sona, including the outfit, like whatever. So for your outfit, you can make it look however you want, and whatever you think reflects you, what you wear in real life, what you would want to wear, and the kind of fashion style you like. For me, making a Pinterest board helps me keep all of my ideas kind of organized, not really because I add way too many pins. Yeah, we don't have to talk about that. But it kind of helps me remember all of my ideas instead of just like writing them down or keeping them in my brain, because it'll probably take me a while to make my Sona. So I just want to put all my ideas together, you know? So if you're anything like me and you have a hard time remembering all your ideas for your characters because, you know, you have a bunch of them, then just put them in a Pinterest board or something like that. Okay, and for my Sona right here, the speed paint, as you can see, I have my color palettes. I'm drawing the character, and you can see the bright colors I was talking about and also like the dark colors. For the pants part, like the folded part of the pants, you can see there's like dark stripes like pink, purple, blue, hot pink, and like this really dark gray color. I wanted to incorporate that to show like the dark colors. And also later on you're going to see the wings have dark colors in them, and the ears are going to be black and brown, just to add more of those dark colors. I feel like once you see the end of it, it doesn't look like there's enough dark. There's a lot of more bright colors than dark colors, a lot of more pink than like the other dark colors that I wanted to add. So if you guys want to see a part 2 of me like updating the design more, because this was just a base, I guess you could say. There's a lot of more details I want to add to my Sona, and I just wanted to get this video out so you guys can see my process. But if you guys will want to see a part 2 of me like working on my sprites more, fixing all the mistakes, adding more details, and making like a profile picture with my Sona and like a YouTube banner with my Sona, maybe like an intro too, I can do like a part 2 and part 3, something like that, if you guys want me to. Another important thing I think adding to your Pinterest board, or just keeping in mind when you're making a Sona, is just looking at other people's Sonas, other people's character designs, and things like that, and like actual real people maybe as well. For me, I use like 3 key examples. Number 1 was K-pop fashion and K-pop stars, idols, I guess you could say. Another was like VTuber design, and just some character designs I found on Pinterest and on YouTube. And I compiled all these into my Pinterest board, because just adding components of other people's Sonas and characters that you admire and things that you admire, just add components of those into your Sona. Speaking of adding components and motifs into your Sona, anything that you like a lot, I think it's a good idea to add it into your Sona. Just add a quick component of it. Like one of my favorite shape is stars, so I have like a bunch of stars all over my Sona. You can see it in the dress and on the shirt. I also like cats and dogs a lot, so on the shoes you can see that there's like, I guess you could say paw prints, or like a paw shape kind of thing under the shoe, and also the shoe has like cat ears on it. I thought that was really clever. I had to say that. Oh my god, I love it so much. But yeah, just think of the things that you like. I wrote like a list of the things that I like down. I really like K-pop fashion and fashion in general, so I added like a dress because I've been really liking dresses lately, but I also really like shorts, so I added like shorts under it, and I guess you could say oversized shirt on top. I think that ties into like funky fashion, because I do like funky fashion. That's not really in the norm, if you get what I'm saying. One last thing you can add to your Sona is something that you have in real life. An example for me are my glasses. I am gonna add glasses to my Sona later. That's why I was talking about like the part 2, part 3 thing, because I didn't add glasses to my Sona yet. But I probably should though, because I love my glasses and I love to add them to her too. So if you have glasses, beads in your hair, if your hair is dyed, anything like that, if you really like rings and you wear rings or a bunch of jewelry, you can add that. I also wear a bunch of jewelry, so I have to add that to my Sona as well, because I love jewelry and I would love to add that to her. But yeah, you could add actual parts of you into your Sona, even if your Sona doesn't look like yourself. Always remember you can push how far you want your Sona to reflect yourself in real life and how far you don't want it to. It can be someone that you admire or aspire to be, or someone that straight up is you, like I said already. You can even add a backstory or lore to your Sona if you want to. Most people, I'm pretty sure, don't add lore to their Sonas because it can kind of just like set back that connection you have with your Sona. But if you want to add a backstory, you absolutely can. You can make your Sona resemble big parts of you, small parts of you, or maybe like your whole self. There are no guidelines and you can go absolutely crazy. Okay, so overall, let's review all of the stuff I covered, because I know it was kind of messy. First, maybe make a mental note or a list of the things that you want to add to your Sona and just what you like in general. Then you can make a Pinterest board and put all the stuff you like in it, or the stuff you just want to add, like your color palettes, the outfit, characters that you like that you would want your Sona to be based off of, and things like that. After that, you can start a few drafts like I did and take some time to reflect on which design you like the best or what you could improve on in the design to make it connect to you more and make you like it even more. That way, maybe you can keep it for a longer period of time, or just so you want to draw it more, or just like it more in general. And yeah, that's all for me. I hope you guys like my Sona so far. I am going to add more details, and I'm going to just touch up on some things. I probably will make a part 2 or 3, even if it's not suggested, because I have a lot of stuff I just want to say about my Sona. And I have some more tips I would like to share, most likely. And yeah, I hope to see you all in the next one, and I hope you stick around for part 2, part 3, and the rest of my art videos to come. And maybe all of my videos in general, even if they're not art related. Oh, and also comment down below what you want your Sona to look like. I would love to see your ideas. Be as detailed as you want. That would be so cool and so fun to just read all your comments of your Sona designs. Remember to help others, help the world, be yourself, and stay creative. This is Taye signing off, guys. Bye!